Hey y'all, it's your boy Danny, and it's currently 4 a.m., 3 a.m., something like that. I just filmed the Cyberse deck profile and the 3.0 version, the triple threat as I'm calling it, the one with 3 engines, and I'm gonna do some test hands for you because why the fuck not? I feel like doing that. It's my channel. Don't care what I do. I'm just a little sleep deprived, guys. But uh, but anyway, I got some new tokens. We have the Sky Striker token, and then I have another Yusaku token. I know that's pretty rare. Pretty excited about that. We have the coveted Gengar dice, the unlucky Gengar dice, as I like to call it. Because all my friends seem to think it's loaded. Doesn't work for me like that, but for them, I notice works against them. So maybe that's something I should look into. But anyway, we're gonna get this test hand video underway. I might jump back and forth between first or second, depending on what I want to do. So we'll see how that goes. And this is Cyberse 3.0 remix, triple threat. We'll see where it goes. There's the kite. And our first cards are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that is so good. So we have a Clock Wyvern, we have a Cyberse Magician, we have a Balancer Lord, we have a Dot Scraper, and a Monster Reborn. So if we were starting off with this hand, I would normal summon the Balancer Lord, activate Balancer Lord's effect, do 1,000 damage to myself, normal summon the Clock Wyvern, activate Clock Wyvern's effect, giving me a token. Then I would go ahead and link with... I'm gonna go ahead and link with Balancer Lord. And we're gonna go into Link Devotee. Not, wrong one. Again, it's like 4 o'clock, guys. Leave me alone. Link Disciple. Then I'm going to link with my Clock Wyvern. Going to Devotee. Activate his effect. Tribute Devotee. Get me 2 more tokens. I get to draw a card. And then I get to put one on the bottom of my deck. So I'm going to put the Cyberse Magician to the bottom of my deck, and I'm going to go ahead and hold on to the Widget Kid. Up next, I think I'm going to go ahead and link away with one of my tokens and my Devotee, my Disciple, whatever the hell. I don't care. And we're going to go ahead and go into our Witch. Then, since I have Monster Reborn, I may as well use it, so I'm gonna go ahead and Monster Reborn something. I guess it doesn't really matter. I'll Monster Reborn Clock Wyvern. And then, Cyberse Witch's effect will activate, grabbing me my Magician. And a Signet Ritual. Up next, I'm going to link with my 2 tokens. And we're going to go into Honeybot. Actually, no. Not yet. Because I get to special summon a level 4, we'll special summon Balancer Lord. And we will link away with these. Going into the Honeybot, activating the Signet Ritual, linking, syncing, ritual summoning those 2, and then we will link away with our last token into Linkaribo. And we have a pretty backed up board. We have a pretty strong board. There's quite a bit of things we can do. This is my usual. This is one of my usual plays that I would go for if it was first turn. So that's a pretty strong first turn board. And that was all done with the help of my Balance Lord and my Clock Wyvern. And I guess Monster Reborn. But Monster Reborn could have also easily been World Legacy Succession. It just depends on the luck of the draw. So up next, we're gonna shuffle. We'll get the old cut. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Interesting. We have a Protron, we have a Link Slayer, we have a Signet Ritual, we have a Ram Clouder, and then we have the backup secretary. So instantly right away I want to special summon the Link Slayer, and I guess I'll summon it into attack position. We will special summon backup secretary, and then we will normal summon the Ram Clouder. I'll normal summon it over here. So what we could do, what we should do, not a very strong hand, I think. But I want to go ahead and link with Link Slayer and Backup Secretary, and go into Cyberse Witch. Then I'm going to go ahead and activate Ram Clouder's effect and tribute himself to special summon Backup Secretary. Then Cyberse Witch's effect will activate, grabbing me that and that. And then this gets special summoned. I guess I'll go ahead and link with this and my Ram Clouder. Can I do that? Yes, I can. So we'll go ahead and link away with that. And we'll go into a transcode talker. Just to change it up a little bit. Activate his effect. Special summon Cyberse Witch. So I can only special summon Cyberse monsters now, but that's really not a damn problem at all. I'm gonna go ahead and link with the Cyberse Witch and my backup secretary, and I'm gonna go into Xcode Talker, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put a blockage on my opponent's center zone, and Transcode Talker gains 500 from Xcode Talker, and then because he's linked, he gains another 500, so he's gaining 1,000, and Xcode Talker is gaining 500, and then he's got a little bit of protection. So we turned a not so great hand into a pretty decent hand with the help of our witch. So So let's go ahead and change it up a little bit. We'll go second this time. We'll see how the deck does. Going second. I wanted to do a little bit more prompt horn plays, but he's not coming out. Give it the old college cut. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow. Wow. That is a pickle. A pickle. So right away, we get an extra card because we're going second. Okay, this is not bad. We drew Cyberse, we drew Widget Kid. But we have a Clock Wyvern, so that's always good. We have 2 Protrons, so we have 2 Dumpage, basically. Then we have 1-time passcode. So, instantly I want to normal summon my Widget Kid to special summon my Clock Wyvern. And I'm going to activate Clock Wyvern's effect to get a token. And then I'm going to go ahead and link with these 2. No, I'll link with these 2. Clock Spartan, effect of Clock Spartan. And again, guys, I'm sorry I don't know this card's name, or that I'm not very good at saying it. Grab Signet Fusion. I'm going to go ahead and link with my 1 token and go into a Linkaribo. I'm going to go ahead and activate 1-time passcode, and I'm going to go ahead and special summon a token. And then I can special summon a level 4 or lower Cyberse monster. So I'm going to go ahead and go for Clock Wyvern. So now we're kind of locked out, but it's okay because we can do quite a bit of damage. In fact, I think I misplayed. I think I should have linked away with the 1-time passcode token. But, or no, I couldn't have. No, this is right. This is looking okay. I'm gonna go ahead and activate my Signet Fusion. And Clock Wyvern, Linkaribo, Spartan. Go into Dragon. So we have our Dragon. I'll put it right there. And then we mill 1, 2, 3. Interesting mills. He goes to 55, and we do quite a bit of damage. Not an ideal hand, but it's still better than nothing, I think. You have plays, basically, and then if he gets sent to the graveyard by a card effect, you can grab yourself any spell card that you want. I forgot to mention that in the deck profile. So let's go ahead and shuffle it up, get another second turn playing going. Okay. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, this is probably the brickiest hand I've ever seen. And this deck doesn't brick that often. At all. Wow. Okay, so let's see here with our second card. Wow. Oh my god. Alright, so we're gonna play through it. We're playing the feud. Get a normal summon Ram Clouder. Link away with Ram Clouder. Go into Link Disciple. And this is why we play Monster Reborn. So I'm going to activate Monster Reborn. Get my Ram Clouder. Then I'm going to go ahead and link away with that. Devotee. Effective Devotee. Effective Disciple. Draw one. And I drew a Link Slayer. Not a very strong card, so I'm going to go ahead and put it back right there. Then I got 2 tokens. What to do? I'm gonna go ahead and link with the 2 tokens and go into Flame Administrator just for a little bit of added power. And if they try anything funny, we have Called by the Grave. This is where we activate World Legacy Succession and we bring back Ram Clouder. Which, interesting enough, we haven't used his effect yet, but we kind of can't. I'm gonna activate Signet Fusion. And we're gonna go ahead and go into Duplex Chimera. So I contribute a Cyberse monster and then spells and traps, blah blah blah. That's not the effect I kind of wanted him for. I wanted to, if this fusion summon card is sent to the graveyard, you can target 1 Signet Fusion and 1 Cyberse monster in your graveyard and add them to hand. Well, that doesn't help. We'll go ahead and link away with these. And we'll go into Transcode Talker. Then I can add that. And I can add that. Then I can special summon Flame Administrator. And it's a fair amount of damage. It's not quite what I wanted, but it hurts. It hurts. Freaking hurts. So that last one was kind of anticlimactic. So we'll see. We'll see what I can do. One more. Whoops. I'm falling apart, guys. Hello, darkness, my old friend. So, give it a cut. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. Pretty good, actually. Pretty good start. Yeah. I really can't complain about this at all. So, there's a couple of things we could do right off the bat. So, I want to Gold Sark. And I'm gonna go ahead and Gold Sark away. This is probably one of the more powerful hands that I've ever seen. This is really interesting. We'll banish Dot Scraper. Get Dot Scraper back by his effect. Normal summon Balancer Lord. Pay 1,000. Activate 1 for 1. Discard Lady Debug. Special summon Prompthorn, which is fine. We'll activate Monster Reborn. Special summoning Lady Debug. effective Lady Debug. She's gonna go ahead and add me backup secretary, and we still have an extra normal summon. And I'm gonna special summon. Let's go ahead and start linking away. So I'm gonna go ahead and link. No, link. And go into Decode Talker. Then I'm gonna activate Prompt Ferns effect, and I'm gonna go ahead and tribute off Balance Lord to get Bitron, a Protron, and another Protron. Which, don't forget about that that extra normal summon, because Petridge Farm remembers. I'm gonna go ahead and link with these two. We're gonna go ahead and go into a Flame Administrator. Then I'm gonna go ahead and link with Flame Administrator and Prompt Horn, and summon a Transcode Talker. Activate Transcode Talker's effect to special summon Flame Administrator. And then I'm gonna go ahead and link away with the Prompt Horn and go into my Linkuriboh. And there is a very powerful board. Everything is getting a major boost. We have a 4,000 beater Decode Talker. Well, let's add up what he actually is at. He's at 41. If your opponent has something pointing there, he's at 46. We have a Linkuriboh that's at 11. That's a strong 11. We have a Flame Administrator that is gaining. Let me see here. So Flame Administrator is actually at 25. And then Transcode Talker is at a whopping 31. So this is the more ideal hand of what you'd want. And then at your end phase, you can sign it backdoor your Decode Talker and have him come down here. He'll lose some attack points, but that's okay because you can always mitigate that loss. But that was a very strong. That's the ideal. That's what Cyberse is supposed to look like. So thanks for watching, guys. Got a pretty good chunk of video out of this. Like, comment, subscribe, donate to my Patreon, follow me at EpicBeastPro7 on Instagram, and follow our Facebook page. We're always posting on the Facebook page, always trying to get more followers on that. And most importantly of all, catch me on turn 2. And happy Halloween, guys.